10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
The River Boyne's connection with the stars is most vividly embodied in the ancient Brú-na-Bóinne complex near Drogheda. Newgrange, in particular, is renowned for its alignment with the winter solstice.
Illuminating the inner chamber in a breathtaking display. This alignment highlights the ancient people's sophisticated astronomical knowledge and their reverence for the cosmos. The River Boyne flows serenely past these sacred sites, becomes a symbolic bridge between the earthly and the celestial, intertwining myths and beliefs of ancient Ireland with the eternal dance of the stars.
Steeped in legend. According to ancient tales, this bright river of stars in the night sky represents the goddess Owen, who became the boy.
The story tells that Owen, seeking wisdom, defied the gods and approached the forbidden well of knowledge, causing its waters to surge from and create a river. Tribute to her bravery and quest for enlightenment. The Milky Way serves as a reminder to her enduring spirit, connecting the myths of Ireland to the vast expanse of the cosmos, where the stars are tales of gods, heroes, and the timeless pursuit of wisdom.
minus 10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Long ago in the ancient land of Era, a prophecy foretold the birth of a great warrior, destined to defend his people against all odds. This warrior was Cuchulainn, the Hound of Ulster, whose tale begins in the quiet village of Dundalgan. Dectana, sister of King Conor MacNassa, served as the king's charioteer and counsellor. One day, while out on a journey with the king and his retinue, Dectana and her companions were caught in a fierce snowstorm. They sought refuge in a house close to Newgrange, where they were greeted by a noble couple. The man of the house revealed himself to be Lugh, the god of light and crafts, and the woman was his mortal wife. That night, Dectana was visited by Lugh in a dream. He revealed that she was the chosen one to bear his child, a son who would become the greatest warrior of all time. When she awoke, she found herself with child, and the next morning, Lugh and his wife had vanished, their home replaced by a grassy hill. Dectana returned to Macha, her heart full of wonder and trepidation. She kept the secret of her divine encounter close, fearing disbelief and scorn. Months passed, and in due course, she gave birth to a son. The boy was named Setanta, but his destiny was far greater than his humble beginnings suggested. Setanta grew quickly, displaying extraordinary strength, speed, and intellect. He outshone all the children of Ulster in games and feats of skill, earning their awe and envy. One fateful day, Setanta joined the warriors at the court of King Conor. He was not yet of age, but his spirit and determination drove him to seek the company of heroes. One evening, while travelling to the fortress of the renowned blacksmith Cullen, Setanta was attacked by Cullen's fierce guard dog. With nothing but his bare hands and a hurley stick, the boy slew the hound. Cullen was stricken with grief over the loss of his loyal guardian. But Setanta, ever honourable, offered to take the dog's place until a new one could be reared. Thus, he earned the name of Cuchulainn, the Hound of Cullen. As Cuchulainn grew, so did his fame and prowess. He was visited once more by Lugh, who revealed to him the truth of his divine parentage. Lugh bestowed upon his son great gifts: a gay bulga, a fearsome spear that never missed its mark, and unparalleled combat skills that no mortal could ever match. Cuchulainn's life was one of glory and sorrow. Bound by the heroic code of his divine destiny, he defended Ulster against invaders, performed incredible feats of valour, and became a symbol of strength and resilience. But his path was also marked by tragedy, for the life of a hero was never without sacrifice. In the end, Cuchulainn met his fate with the same courage that defined his life. Though mortal wounds claimed him, his legacy endured, and the tales of his deeds were passed down through generations. the Hound of Ulster, son of Lugh, lived on in the hearts of his people, a beacon of the indomitable spirit of Éire. Cromwell's connection to Drogheda is one of the most infamous episodes in his military career. In September 1649, during his campaign in Ireland, Cromwell led a brutal assault on the town of Drogheda, which was held by Royalist and Irish Catholic forces. After breaching the town's defences, Cromwell's troops massacred a significant portion of the garrison and many civilians, an act he justified as necessary to subdue the rebellion and deter further resistance. Drogheda became notorious for its brutality and has been a subject of historical debate and condemnation, significantly tarnishing Cromwell's reputation in Ireland and contributing to a legacy of deep-seated animosity. In early dawn of July 1st, 1689, the streets of London were shrouded in a sombre stillness as Oliver Plunkett, Archbishop of Armagh, prepared for his final journey. Despite the grim circumstances, Plunkett's faith remained unwavering, and he moved with a quiet dignity that struck a chord even among his captors. Plunkett had been falsely accused of treason, a victim of the anti-Catholic hysteria sweeping England. Despite the lack of credible evidence, a prejudiced court found him guilty, condemning him to the brutal fate reserved for traitors. His loyal followers, though filled with sorrow, admired his unshaken resolve. As Plunkett ascended the scaffold at Tyburn, he addressed the assembled crowd with a serene and powerful voice, proclaiming his innocence and forgiving those who had wronged him. His words were a testament to his enduring faith and commitment to peace. The executioner, although hardened by his grisly profession, was visibly moved by Plunkett's composure. With a swift stroke, the blade severed Plunkett's head, bringing an end to his earthly suffering. However, in death, he became a martyr, his story resonating through the centuries as a symbol of resilience and unwavering faith. His head, later preserved as a relic, eventually found its resting place in St. Peter's Church in Drogheda, where it continues to inspire and remind future generations of his sacrifice and the enduring power of faith and forgiveness. In the ancient lands of Ireland, where the hills sang with legends and the winds whispered their heroism, a young man named Lou set out on a journey to Tara, the seat of King Nuada of the Tuatha Dé Danann. With a heart full of hope and a spirit brimming with determination, Lugh sought to join the king's court, eager to serve and prove his worth. Upon arriving at the gates of Tara, Lugh was met by a stern doorkeeper.
Who seeks entry to the court of King Nuada?
The doorkeeper demanded. I am Lugh, the young man replied confidently. I come to offer my services to the king. With unwavering resolve, Lugh declared, I am a wright, skilled in crafting of wood and stone. The doorkeeper shook his head.
We already have a right.
Then I am a smith, master of forging metals, Lugh continued.
Alas, we have a smith.
The doorkeeper responded. I am a champion, a swordsman, a harpist, Lugh offered in rapid succession, but each time the doorkeeper rejected him, stating they already had someone with that skill. Frustration began to brew in Lugh's heart, but he did not give up. I am a hero, a poet, a historian, a sorcerer, and a craftsman. Lugh took a deep breath, with a glimmer of determination shining in his eyes. Do you have anyone who possesses all those skills simultaneously? The doorkeeper paused, realization dawning upon him. He had never encountered such a claim. Reluctantly, he stepped aside and allowed Lugh to pass. Lugh entered the grand hall of Tara and was brought before King Nuada.
What is your name, young man?
The king asked, intrigued by this bold newcomer. I am Lugh, he replied, and I offer all my skills to you, O king. Nuada, impressed by Lugh's confidence, gave up his seat at the head of the table at the banqueting hall of Tara and allowed Lugh to sit there for the space of 13 days. To prove his worth further, Lugh challenged Ogma, the champion of the court, to a flagstone throwing contest. With strength and precision, Lugh triumphed over Ogma, earning the respect and admiration of all present. Later, Lugh entertained the whole court of his harp, filling the hall with melodies so enchanting that even the stars seemed to listen. Yet amidst the celebration, Lugh noticed a shadow over the court's jaw. The Tuatha Dé Danann were oppressed by the Fomorians, their spirits weighed down by subjugation. Why do you accept such oppression? Lugh asked, his voice ringing with incredulity. Are you the mighty Tuatha Dé Danann, yet you bow before the Fomorians? The Tuatha Dé Danann were oppressed by the Fomorians, a race of powerful and often cruel beings who exacted heavy tributes and kept the people under constant threat, using their dominance to control the land and its resources. King Nuada looked at Lugh with a mix of hope and desperation. We have long suffered under their tyranny.
Do you believe you can lead us to freedom, young Lugh?
With a fire kindling in his heart, Lugh nodded. Give me command, and I will lead you to victory. Trusting in the young man's conviction, Nuada granted him command over the Tuatha Dé Danann. Lugh began making preparations for war, his mind sharp with strategy and his heart steadfast with courage. Under his leadership, the oppressed people began to rise, their spirits lifting with the promise of liberation. Thus, Lugh's journey from a hopeful young man to a revered leader began, marking the dawn of a new era for the Tuatha Dé Danann. The legend of Lugh's triumph would echo through the ages, a testament to the power of skill, determination, and unwavering courage. And so the tale of Lugh, the Samaldánach, the master of many arts and the liberator of his people, became a cherished story, inspiring generations to believe in the boundless potential within themselves.
It's my number one fan.
You have a son, just have a son.